Hello, hello, hello. What's up? It's your girl Twan, the mystic from housemystic.com. Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, what's up? I'm Twan. Okay, so today we're talking all about your divine feminine archetype. Okay, so what is your archetype and how to use your own unique powers of seduction to, get what you want out of life. You know what I'm saying? And the reason I say powers of seduction is because regardless of what your archetype is, I feel like all feminine energy is seductive. And yeah, so we're going to be seeing how you can activate your powers of seduction and how to use it to your advantage, okay? So go ahead and light your candles. I meant light your candles, light your incense, and light your blunts, okay? Because we're about to get real deep with this reading. And if you love deep, insightful, accurate pick of cards, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you're updated every single time I drop something new. Let's get into these piles. Hello, hello, hello. Those of you that chose pile number one, picture number one, the number associated with number one. Okay, so let's get into your reading about your divine feminine archetype and how to use your own unique powers of seduction. Okay, so yeah, let's get into it. And if you would like to book me for a reading, tip me, all that good stuff, that information is below. All right, so the first two cards are goddess cards, just so we can get an idea of your archetype, okay? And we are going to be reading from the book, the little book that comes with the cards. Oh no. Okay, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Okay, there we go. I don't know why I did that. Okay, so we have Cleopatra. Okay, and then Nyx. Okay, so just from seeing these two alone, even though we're gonna look into the book and give you some more details, but just these two alone, Cleopatra, it's so interesting. I didn't read the whole thing, but I did read this book, The Art of Seduction, and they use Cleopatra as one of the examples for the um siren archetype. All right, because they talk about how Cleopatra, she was very very powerful and wielded her power, like she was able to use her powers in a, I guess, in a big way. I don't know how to describe it, but she was able to accomplish a lot of things, even though she wasn't the, well, I don't know. I don't remember if they said she came from a rich family. I don't think she did, but some people said she quote unquote wasn't that beautiful. She was just like average, but she knew how to work her shit, basically. Work her stuff, and she was able to attract very very powerful men through her own unique powers of seduction. So yeah, they use her as an example of the siren archetype. So you could be like a siren type of energy, like something about you is very attractive, very alluring. Even if you have like an unconventional type of beauty, it's like you're still very gorgeous, very beautiful. Like something about your eyes. It's something about your eyes that I'm seeing here, where it's like the way you look at people. Um, I don't know, but they love it. Okay. Trust me, ask some people that you've dealt with in the past. They're going to say something about your eyes and like the way you look at them, something about your energy, something about you being very mysterious. You probably smell really good, or like something about you is just very sexy. I don't know. Let's see. Well, let's start with Nyx because the book open to that. So this goddess encourages you to find peace within the dark. Without darkness, there can be no light, and within each of us, there's both light and dark. You are being presented with the opportunity to learn from and heal your shadow patterns. A portal is open for you to forgive yourself and others. There is much to learn from navigating the darkness to unveil the light hidden within the heaviest burdens you've been carrying. Look to the stars when you feel alone, and be comforted that Nyx is watching over you in her cloak of stars. Journal prompt: what steps can I take to begin healing what's bothering me? Okay. So yeah, your divine archetype. Yeah, you're definitely giving siren, giving like dark goddess. And when I say dark, of course, I don't mean negative or anything like that, but it's like you could be witchy. You could be like a witchy girl, witchy gal, and I don't know, something about you is very magnetic and sexy, alluring. And see, I can't even put my finger on it. Like, and I think that's what I think I'm getting ahead of myself because we are going to be talking about, you know, your powers of seduction and how to use them to your advantage. So, yeah, I can't put my finger on it. It's like very mysterious, very attractive, alluring. I'm pretty sure you're very beautiful, very gorgeous. And I feel like you have an unconventional beauty. Maybe you have like an exotic look to you. I think your features, some of your features are really dark or contrasting. Like, for example, like maybe your skin's a certain color or whatever, but then your hair and eyebrows and eyelashes are a contrasting color, like really dark or something, or like let's say you have really dark skin but your eyes are like a light color. Like it's something like that where it's like, where's this girl from? Or like something about you is very exotic looking. Okay, so let's see, Cleopatra. Oh, I forgot to say the thingy for Nyx. I love both my dark and light sides of myself. Okay, and Cleopatra, hers is my feminine energy makes me strong. Cleopatra is an embodiment of the divine feminine energy and the power that comes with that. There is feminine energy within each of us. It can be seen in the concept of yin and yang and countless others. The power that lies with divine femininity is graceful, beautiful, nurturing, and compassionate. Cleopatra reminds you to not let others underestimate you or the power of the divine feminine. Practice embodying the goddess within you, which you are searching for, or when you are searching for an extra boost of confidence. Okay. So that's funny that it's talking about divine feminine, and literally that's what this reading is about. So I'm wondering if you have, because it's so interesting because even how this looks, like this is like a lighter color, this is a darker color, and then this was talking about embracing your light and shadow self. Like I feel like, are some of you Libra or Gemini? We'll throw Aquarius in there. But Libra, Gemini, or what's the other Venus sign? Taurus. I could not remember. But if you have, I feel like you have some type of Venus thing going on in your chart. So I think another, which she didn't come up, but another goddess or like another thing that would be like your divine feminine archetype, I feel like would be Venus, like, or Aphrodite, because like you just carry a lot of Venus energy, and I feel like it makes you very attractive. It makes you very magnetic. I'm also getting Leo too. Something about your hair as well is attractive. But yeah, let's see what else is here. We have Eight of Cups reversed, Page of Wands. Okay, so yeah, you do have like a very alluring quality. It's like you're unpredictable, but I don't even think it's in like a, well, maybe it does intimidate or scare people sometimes, but I feel like you are very, what is that? You hear that music? I don't know if y'all can hear it, but there's someone playing music outside. But you're, I'm also, your skin glows. I don't know. I feel like I'm getting a lot of random messages. I didn't know how this reading would go, but here we are. Um, but something about you is very radiant. It glows. Your skin glows. maybe you had a glow up. I don't know, but I feel like your divine archetype is Venus, like this Venus energy. Any goddesses that have to do with Venus, love, I would even say water or the moon or something like that. That's your archetype, like the description of those goddesses, because something about you is very, very feminine, and something about you is very attractive, but not just in the physical sense, but in like a, you're very magnetic and ethereal and otherworldly. I don't know. And that's why I would not be surprised if you are someone that's like into, astrology or, esoteric knowledge and things like that. Because like something about your spirit and your soul is very attractive. So it attracts a lot of people to you. And I feel like it also attracts a lot of broken people to you as well. Because like you have a healing energy and people be thinking, oh, this person can heal me, which you are a healer, but also you can't fix people that don't want to fix themselves. You know what I mean? So maybe that's a lesson you've had to learn. So we also have Nine of Swords reversed. Okay, and Five of Wands. And then we have Leo on here. So I knew Leo. Oh, and then here's Gemini. Huh. And then we also have the past. Okay. So that's funny that the past is coming up, because I was going to say something about your past life, because I feel like you're very wise. You have a old soul. You have an old soul, and I feel like you've been here before, and you're very tapped in to, I feel like you're very tapped into the moon. Let's also throw Cancer in there, because look, there's a moon right here. So maybe you're a Cancer, and then I just saw 1111. But you're very tapped into the energy of the moon, very tapped into the cosmos or something. And you could even be one of those people who like their cycle is aligned with the full moon, the new moon, things like that. But yeah, you're very, for a lack of better words, feminine and magnetic and attractive, but not just physically, your soul. So yeah, you're the archetype of like the divine feminine, like Venus, literally Venus. Okay? But yeah. All right, so let's see what your powers of seduction are and how you can activate them. We're going to use the rest of these cards, and we're also going to pull from the bowl of answers. Okay? So prosperity, yes, see Venus. This is Venus energy. Even Jupiter, but Venus. I'm definitely picking up on Venus here. So I feel like your powers of seduction is you like are easily able to attract money. And I feel like you can activate this energy by taking very good care of yourself. And that may sound counterproductive, but Venus is the planet of beauty. Cleopatra, like I said in that book, The Art of Seduction, Cleopatra, they say she was average, which I feel like, well, what I heard of her, she was very beautiful. But they say in that book that she was like average looking. She was pretty, but like not anything. Look, I'm not even here to judge that, because look, whatever. But that's what they say. She wasn't super spectacular, but she knew how to like dress herself up. She would wear certain types of makeup, certain types of perfume, do her hair a certain type of way, and it would help to attract very powerful men. Okay? And I feel like for you, how you can apply this, it's more so like the more you take care of yourself and put into yourself, like you attract the money. When you look like money, you attract the money. Okay? Or if you start doing things to make yourself feel good, like, eating better, going to the gym, um, I don't know, anything to better yourself. It in turn betters your finances. And like I said, it may sound counterproductive right now, but it's not. It's not. Okay. All right. And then we also have clarity. Okay. So another power of seduction for you is like, yeah, you are very spiritual. You are very spiritual. You're an old soul. You see things clearly. Like, you're very psychic. You're very, very psychic. And I feel like doing dream work can activate this power even more. And I do have an ebook. If you look in my description, and it's all about activating and enhancing your intuition. Okay, so look in my description to get that ebook. But yeah, you have a very, very, like, you have a very strong psychic ability, of a wisdom about you, an inner, like a, I don't, it's like you give off a high priestess vibe, a queen vibe, where like a, you really embody this divine feminine. Like, I know that's what this reading is called, but like, it's like you embody the energy of what like a typical person would think if you say, what is the divine feminine? Like, it's giving Empress energy. I'm surprised Empress didn't show up here. But like, yeah. Let's just move on, because I will keep saying like. Okay, we also have growth and emotional release. So yeah, I feel like how you can activate, or another one of your powers is, this may sound crazy, but you have the ability to manifest with water. I don't know if you've ever heard of water magic, and I don't want to, I was trying not to make this reading extra long, but look into water magic and how to infuse intentions into your water, and I'm telling you, it will help you manifest, because like, you are in tune with the moon or water or like earth itself, like mother, like how they call it mother earth. Like, you're just very in tune with the divine feminine in general, and you just carry like Venus energy or something like that. And I feel like the more you tap into things like water, or tapping into like the rhythms of the earth, and understanding the cycles of the planets and the transits and stuff like that, I feel like it helps you to attract things, because like, you are someone that's tapped into the wisdom of the universe, esoteric knowledge, and I feel like that's how you activate your gifts, through understanding things like astrology and the moon cycles and things like that, because then you know when to do what, you know how to do this and how to do that. I hope I'm making sense, but you're very tapped in to these ancient practices, and it makes you very, very powerful. And I feel like you kind of know this about yourself already, but I think spirit is like telling you to lock in, because I don't think you realize how powerful you are when it comes to these things. Okay, so let's pull from the bowl of answers. Not the Libra. Literally says Libra. And this literally says Gemini. I said that. So yeah, y'all could have Libra or Gemini in your chart. But yeah, you're definitely tapped into the, like, you're tapped into the cycles of the universe, or like the cycles of the moon, even though these two don't have anything to do with the moon, but I don't know, like you're just okay. We have a move to a new home or travel. Okay. And then we also have you came in and stole my heart. I didn't expect this. Okay, so yeah, like I said, you are very attractive. And it's not just physically, it's literally soul. Your soul, your intellect, the things you say. Like you're very alluring. And I think you don't realize, I don't know, something about this pile is making me think like you don't realize how physically attractive and alluring you are. And I feel like the more you get into yourself, I know that sounds crazy, but no, the more you get into yourself, taking care of yourself, and it's not that you're not taking care of yourself, but I feel like spirit wants you to delve into like this Venus energy of like maybe putting on more makeup. Well, if you want to, but wearing more makeup, getting facials, switching up your hair, um, switching up your wardrobe, like really getting into those things. I feel like it'll attract money to you, and I feel like it'll attract people to you. And some of you guys are into fashion, or some of you guys could be models or social media personalities. I don't know. You don't, and when I'm saying these things, I'm not saying to do these things to impress people. Do it for you, of course. But I feel like, I don't know, it's low key gonna attract. It's gonna attract opportunities. Hey, if you have the looks, you might as well use them. Right? And in no way am I saying to like, you don't have to do nothing crazy. I'm not saying that, but I really do feel like some of you guys are super attractive and need to be in front of a camera. Or yeah, it's simply like the more you take care of yourself, the more you have people wanting to take care of you. I don't know. It's a superpower. I'm telling you, and it probably sounds crazy as hell, but I think I'm onto something. Keep your head up, Tupac. Um, that's interesting because he says the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. I said the darker the flesh, than the, or they say the darker the flesh, than the deeper the roots, or is that, I forgot what exactly he says, but that just makes me think of what I said as far as like, some of you guys could have like dark skin and light eyes, or I don't know, just have dark, radiant skin or something like that. Um, yeah, and that's funny because when I think of Tupac, he had a face like what I'm talking about, his eyes, and then the dark features with his eyelashes and his eyebrows. Like those are the features I'm talking about. But I mean, he's clearly a man, but that's what I'm talking about. I see a future with you. Okay, so see, you have the ability to like attract people that want to take care of you and want to provide for you. Work has all of my attention, no one else. Like you're someone that is able to, yeah, really attract providers, attract people that want to take care of you, or people that want to help you out in some shape or form, but maybe you haven't experienced that, so you're like me, I don't know if I can do that. But yeah, spirit is like the more you take care of yourself, the more you focus on you and pour into you, the more you're going to start drawing in that energy. And then we have love, contract, or offer. This is what I'm talking about. Like, you don't realize how gorgeous you are sometimes. Maybe some of you guys do, but I feel like some of you don't realize, and the spirit wants you to use that more to your advantage. And it's just funny to me because I feel like I sound crazy saying this, but I don't know, something was telling me to do this reading, so I guess y'all needed to hear this. But yeah, there's people that want to take care of you and want to spoil you, or like you have the ability to attract that. But if you haven't attracted that, it's time to, like, I think there's something you need to activate. And it could be to work with these goddesses that I talked about, or with working with your own birth chart, like with what I was talking about, or, and I do birth chart readings, by the way, or, yeah, just, I feel like Spirit's saying, like, get into yourself. And it may sound vain, it may sound selfish, it may sound weird, but no, I think it's because it's time to boost your confidence and to realize who the fuck you are, who, and remember who the fuck you are, okay? So, Pile 1, this reading was a little all over the place because I didn't know how this reading would go, but I hope it resonated with you. And if it did, let me get a crown emoji in the comments because I feel like you are the perfect example of divine feminine. Like, and I really feel like you're something with Venus. There's some type of Venus energy going on here. And Spirit says to like play into that more. Okay? So yeah, let me get a crown emoji in the comments. And if you want to book me for a reading, tip me, follow me on social media. That information is below. Make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell so you're updated every single time I drop something new. I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Peace. Hello, hello, hello. Those of you that chose pile number 2, picture number 2. Yeah, let's get into your reading all about your divine feminine archetype, and then also how to use your unique powers of seduction. Because basically I was talking about, if you didn't watch the other parts, I was talking about how like divine feminine energy, no matter what the archetype is naturally seductive. So we're going to figure out what your powers of seduction are. And when I say seduction, it's not just, in a sexy, sexual way, but also in like a way to get what you want, attracting what you want. Okay? So yeah, let's get into it. We're gonna read, wait, where did I put it? Oh Lord. I was about to say we're gonna read from the book, but where I put that shit? That's awkward. Okay, found it. So I just want to put it to the side. All right, y'all. Let's see. Oh, we have, how do you say her name? Benzaiten. Oh my goodness. I hope I'm not completely butchering this, but we're going to read about her in the book. And then we have Eos. Okay. So Benzaiten, and Eos. So let's read about them. And it's so funny, we have 2 and 5 here, and I literally keep seeing that number. I need to look that up for myself. But let's see. Well, just based off of what I know, and then we can get in the book, I feel like, first of all, these goddesses could be associated with your divine feminine archetype. Wow, and it's 1225. Maybe you need to look up 2 and 5 as well. But these energies are part of your archetype. But I guess I would say your divine feminine archetype is the archetype that is creative. I want to say you're very creative. No. Well, I might have said that in another pile, but this is definitely a pile that's deeply creative. You're deeply creative. or there's something about your voice. There's something about your voice, pile 2. There's something about your voice. The tone, or maybe you're a singer, or just even the things that you say, it unlocks something within people. Like even with this Eos right here, like something that you say, the things that you say, whether it's like you giving advice, or whether it's like the things you talk about, or the information you spread, it unlocks something within people, in their subconscious or their brain, something like that. But something about who you are unlocks things within people, even if it's things like, like let's say you was dealing with someone and they did you dirty, right? They did you dirty. But maybe before when they had that same pattern of like doing people dirty, it's like it was whatever. But then when they came across you and they happen to do you dirty, it's like something about you unlock something within them that makes them be like, dang, like, should I have done that? Like something about you makes them unlock self-awareness, accountability, spiritual awakening, stuff like that. Because even if it's not, they, even if they don't come back and tell you like, hey, because of you I went through a spiritual awakening and da 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 da. Even if that's not the case, but for some of you guys, I really feel like people be spinning the block for you because you unlock something within them and they be like, dang, pile too, like, wow, I never thought like that, I never felt this type of energy. I don't know, but something about you was very unique, and it makes people like, even if it's something like I'm using as an example, them doing you dirty, it's like them coming across you and the things that happen with you awakens them and makes them be like, okay, I need to, wow, I did mess up in this situation, or wow, this, or wow, that. Like you awaken people in certain ways, and then you unlock shit in their brain or their subconscious, something like that. It's let's just read the book. But I definitely feel like something about the your voice and the things that you say and the information you spread, because if you look real closely, she if it would focus, okay, it doesn't want to focus, but there's like this, whatever that is, it almost looks like smoke or wind, who knows what that is, but it's like something about, yeah, the things that you say, the information that you spread, or the content, or the something, it awakens people. So yeah, let's see. I embrace my creativity. Yeah, I knew it. I knew y'all was creative as hell. So like the things you create unlock stuff within people, especially if you make music or you write or like you speak. Yeah. But anyway, you're being invited by this divine goddess to create and embrace your inner artist. Embrace whatever form this may take, whether it's fun and playful, or as a larger pursuit. Make space to enjoy the experience of creating art without attachment to the outcome of your creative work. There is a tremendous opportunity for creating positive change through spreading Y'all, I forgot what this shit even meant. That's why I had to read the book. But the fact that they're talking about spreading a message, and I'm like, the things you spread, and then even the fact that my phone just lit up. Something about this, like when you're spreading your knowledge, spreading the information. But anyway, you create positive change through spreading your message and unique gifts in artistic forms. Wow. As you gain comfort and confide in your artistic self expression, use your. What? Oh my God. I read that so wrong, y'all. Look, it's 12 a.m. This is when I be doing a lot of my readings. Because the only time I get some quiet time at, well, this time of year anyway. So let me read that again. As you gain comfort and confidence in your artistic self-expression, use your creativity as a way to innovate and share something special with others. You never know who you may reach with the unique expression of your gifts. What? Come on. Come on. And then we also have Eos. I am worthy of my desires. While Eos is the perfect reminder of starting each day fresh and new, she also has a wild energy about her and an unquenchable desire. Let her inspire you to look at your life with fresh eyes as you explore your own desires. Whether it's romantic or dreamy, reigniting your passion can be rejuvenating and enlightening. in an entirely new and unexpected way. Let yourself explore all the possibilities and see where you end up. Okay, so like I said, you're literally very unique because literally it says she has a wild energy about her and an unquenchable desire. And it's talking about like enlightenment and unexpected and stuff like that. Some of you guys could have Aquarius in your chart. I'm hearing Aquarius, Virgo, Sag, Pisces. I even want to say Taurus, Leo. Okay, so yeah, you could have one of those signs in your chart. But I feel like I said you are very unique. You are very unique, and it's like the way you express yourself, maybe creatively or with the things you say, it makes people listen. And even like yeah, the sound of your voice. And I'm getting goosebumps. Like it makes people want to listen to what you have to say. Like you're very captivating and yeah, captivating. Very, very captivating. Your artwork, like the things you say and create, are very captivating. And like I said, even if it's like I said, it doesn't have to be on a large scale. It could literally just be you just talking to people sometimes, and you captivate them. Or something about your looks, or something about. It could also be your looks, but I really feel like it's something with your your voice and the things you create. Okay, so Seven of Swords, interesting. Judgment. Okay, yeah. Yep. Okay, Spirit, this is going along with what I said. You this is gonna sound crazy, but you make people judge themselves. And I don't mean it in like a you are just judgmental and blah blah blah. And wow, that says 1 2 3 4. I don't think it's necessarily that you're judgmental, but you are real as fuck. Like I don't know, you're real as hell, and that's why I feel like if there's ever been a situation where people have done you dirty and maybe they ghosted you, maybe they because we have the Seven of Swords energy. Maybe they ghosted you, maybe they did you some type of way. Like I said earlier. But it's like you it's like you end up making them judge themselves because they like, damn, pile two is real as hell, and I did this sneaky shit, or I did this fucked up shit, or I did this like yeah, even if it's not like they come back and tell you, they definitely think about it. They definitely think about it. But I feel like you might be my pile where you definitely have people that spin the block. You might have noticed that. People eventually spin the block and realize, like, damn, I ain't have to do all of that. But I also feel like with this Seven of Swords energy, is that you you haunt people. Like that probably sounds so crazy, but like I said, with the things like when people try to feel like they're gonna get away with stuff or whatever, no, it's gonna haunt them. When they do something to you, it's gonna haunt them in some shape or form, whether it's them actually getting karma or it just haunts them where you're someone that they will never forget. Okay? But yeah, you haunt people, and not even just that. I think like I said, the things that you say, the advice that you give, and haunt doesn't necessarily just have to be in the negative way that I listed before. It could also just be like if you give advice, you say certain things where it's like, oh, that's going to stay with me forever. Like there's these certain things that you say to people that stay with them forever. Whether it's the advice or even literally the things that you created, like a song or a book or something, and it stays with people forever. Yeah. Okay. Oh, excuse me. The Hierophant, excuse me. The Hierophant. Oh, that's funny. Taurus is on here. Wow. And I think I said Leo. Yeah, I said Taurus, Leo. And then we have Aquarius, one of the other fixed signs. And then Pluto's on here, which rules Scorpio, the other fixed sign. So many of you guys could be fixed. Like have a lot of fixed energy in your chart. And that's why you're unforgettable. Like people fixate on you. For some of you, you are people's fix. Because something about your energy is addicting, and I don't know, but something about you is something that people cannot easily forget. I'm not saying like, well, maybe for some of y'all, but maybe it's not people just, thinking about you like 24/7 every second of the day, but your energy is very unique. I don't know how else to describe it. It's like very unique, where it's like maybe you're someone that's like maybe not necessarily a contradiction, but it's like there's many facets to you. Maybe you're someone that's just extremely intelligent. You have an extremely cool like sense of fashion, cool hair, a cool voice, a cool face, I said a cool face. I mean, but like you're just very unforgettable and very unique. And I feel like the things you say and or like some of these other traits that I listed is literally unforgettable. And this Hierophant card, it's like you're a spiritual teacher. You're definitely a spiritual teacher. Like, this is giving me the energy of, I don't even know what goddess I could even really think of. But what I keep thinking of is, oh, maybe that's what it is. Hecate. That's because I keep thinking about crone energy, but you know how, well, you may not know this, but she's a triple moon goddess, so it represents the maiden, or no, what was it? It's something, the maiden and the crone. Why can't I think of the first one? I don't know, but it's she's the triple goddess, so it's like it represents the three phases of a woman's life. Anyway, yeah, because I feel like you've had to go through many of these phases to become the crone that you are. Okay, and then we have the Emperor. Very interesting, because that's the king of all the kings. And then we have the Hierophant, which is the spiritual teacher. Okay, so this is interesting because this is 4 or 5, and we had 1, 2, 3, 4 when I looked at the time, and this is 4 or 5. Well, 4 or 5. Okay, so it's like, yeah, you are extremely wise, and you're also an energy that people won't forget. So I'm trying to think what type of goddess, maybe it'll come out in the pile outside of these ones, not the pile, the bowl of answers, but like something about you is very dominating. Your energy is very dominating, and like you take up room, even if you're not someone that talks a lot, or like something about your energy is very big. It's very, 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 very big. Like it's almost giving that you are a reincarnated deity. Okay. Oh, and the next few cards are basically meant to be your powers of seduction and how to activate them and how to use them to your advantage. So we have truth. Yes, see? Okay. I see what you're saying here because yeah, judgment. Like you call judgment. You make people look at their fucking selves and their actions. And then I also feel like you just real as hell. Like you just real as hell. You're very genuine. And that's something that people don't forget. Especially when, in a world full of fakes. You're one of the people that's not fake. But yeah, your power of seduction is you being your authentic self and just being you. Because when you're just you, people fuck with it. They love it. But maybe in your past, people have told you, "Oh, you're weird. That's weird. That's lame. That's that's shit losers do." Or like, just how people are mean. But be you. That's your like that's how you activate your power of seduction. That's how you use it to your advantage by you being you. And also calling it like how you see it. Okay? And yeah, like I said, be you because yeah, that shit gonna get you rich. Not only is that gonna get you rich, it's something that, like I said, people never forget. Whether it's like your fans because of your music, or your supporters, your subscribers and stuff like that. But it's also the people that did you dirty. They will always know, like, damn, pile two, they was real as hell. I ain't have to do pile two like that. Like, for a lot of you guys, you're the girl that got away, the friend that got away. Like, you're the person that got away. Okay, so we also have life purpose, and then we also have home. Oh wow, life purpose. Your life purpose could surround home, around surround family and stuff like that. Um, so I feel like another thing that could be like your power of seduction is, like I said, you being you, but being okay with you, being happy with you, being comfortable in your own skin. But then I also feel like another thing is like I said, some of you guys, you could have grown up where people are saying your interests are weird or they're not important or whatever. And I feel like one way to activate your powers of seduction is to heal childhood wounds that have made you feel powerless, that have made you feel like these things that make you unique are stupid or lame or whatever. Because I'll give you an example. Like, for example, when I was younger, people used to make fun of my voice because I have a kind of deeper, raspier kind of voice. Well, first of all, people would say I sound like Susie Carmichael from fucking Rugrats, but and Cree Summer, who literally plays Susie. Anyway, people used to make fun of my voice and say I sound like I had a cold, like just weird shit. Okay, and this is what I do now. I sit here and talk to you guys on YouTube, and the number one comment that I always freaking get: I love your voice. Your voice is so soothing. I love listening to you talk. I can listen to you talk all day. I like to hear your voice. You know what I mean? And when I was younger, people always made fun of that shit, and I always felt so uncomfortable about my voice. I mean, I would still talk and stuff, but I hated hearing myself on recordings. I hated hearing my voice on recordings. But yeah, so I feel like just get comfortable being you, because those same things that people say is weird and all that other shit, that's the same shit that's gonna set you apart from others, and that's the same shit that's gonna make you rich. That's the same shit that's gonna get you noticed. So fuck those people. Okay. All right. So, stripping illusions and feminine energy. That's funny that feminine energy would show up. So yeah, I definitely feel like a lot of you guys are actually a deity reincarnated. But also stripping illusions just makes me think of what I said as far as stripping the illusions of the things people tried to tell you that you were or say about you and stuff like that that made you not feel comfortable with yourself. Get rid of all of that, because I feel like that's the only thing that's really blocking your gifts, your not your gifts, but your powers of seduction or whatever. Well, if you feel like they're blocked, because you have let the things people say to you, and for some of you guys, it could have even been your mother or the women in your family or something like that. Um, I feel like there's some healing that may need to be there. Oh yeah, because this is home, and then we have the feminine energy, and her womb is highlighted. So I definitely feel like there could be some mommy issues or something, parental issues that you need to heal from, because oh yeah, because we have the emperor here. So there could be some mommy and daddy issues that you may need to heal from to activate these gifts, because I feel like what's really or to activate these powers of seduction, it's these childhood wounds. These childhood wounds, because they made you forget who you are. Because you're literally a deity reincarnated or something like that. You're, I don't know, you're a very powerful spiritual being. But let's pull from the Bull of Answers real quick. Oh no. Oops. We literally have Taurus. Okay. And then we have work. I'm done. I'm done. Work on your self concept. Technology, IT, website design, work from home, work from home, and then we have home. Fixing tech issues, or gaming. Oh my God, I can't talk. Okay, so yeah, I definitely feel like many of you guys are meant to be like on social media or something. Yeah, or like a podcast or YouTube or something like that to spread your message. Positive attitude, yeah. And I feel like the attitude you have, the positivity that you spread, the positivity that you feed to other people, that is something that they won't forget. I'm telling you, whether it's the things you said in your song, the things you said in your content, in your book or whatever, but not only that, but the positive energy you brought to relationships, friendships, and stuff like that. That shit that people will never forget. And they, trust me, there's some people that regret losing you. If you ever wondered. That booty though, well, also that booty though, people don't forget that. And then look, you look good as fuck. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Okay, so that was your reading pile number 2. If it resonated with you, let me get some angel, like an angel emoji. I don't know if there's angel wings. Is there angel wings? Either angel emoji or angel wings, because you're literally like an angel or like an earth angel or like a deity reincarnated or something like that. Oh, they both got wings. I just realized that. Yeah, let me get some angel wings, okay? Cause you fly. All right. Make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell so you're updated every single time I drop something new. If you feel called to tip me, if you want to book a reading, buy stuff from me, all that good stuff is below. All right. I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Peace. Hello, hello, hello. Those of you that chose picture number 3, pile number 3. Let's get into your reading all about your divine feminine archetype, okay? We're going to be talking about that. And then we're also going to be talking about your powers of seduction and how to use them to your advantage. But when I say seduction, I don't just mean like, oh, sexy. I mean more so of like how to attract more of what you want. Okay? So, yeah, let's see. Ooh, love to see it. We have Oshun, one of my faves, Oshun. And then we also have Isis. Oh, wow. Okay, so you might have been drawn to another pile. But let's see how the rest of this reading goes. But definitely feel like you were probably drawn to another pile. Okay, so with Isis and Oshun, first of all, I'm wondering if some of you guys are Leos, Capricorns, Virgo. Yeah, Virgo, Leo, Capricorn, or a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay, you could be one of those signs, but I'm feeling like your divine feminine archetype very attractive. Very, very attractive, but something about this is reminding me of another pile because these piles are both they're very feminine. I mean, clearly these are Oshun's and Orisha, but clearly, Isis, goddess, Oshun, Orisha, and stuff like that. But yes, something about your energy is just very feminine. Very feminine, very sweet, very intoxicating. Very. And then also both of these energies here are known for being super witchy. So yeah, you know what? I'll just tell you, pile one. Okay, pile one. You might have been drawn to pile one. Maybe you need to check it out. Maybe there's some messages there for you. But with Isis and Oshun, yeah, they're like beautiful. We know about them being super beautiful, but they were very powerful, basically very powerful magicians. And yeah, and then I feel like with Oshun, I don't know all her stories, but one story I always remember reading about is the fact that because she's associated with rivers, the sweet waters and stuff like that. So in her story, like there were people not appreciating her. So she said, "Oh, you're not gonna appreciate me? Okay." And she just sucked up all that water. Bitches was thirsty, okay? Bitches was thirsty, okay? So, and this is kind of making me think about what I said in another pile besides pile one. So clearly pile two. But you may find people get obsessed with you. They're like addicted to you or very much like, yeah, obsessed. Like I'm hearing that Mariah Carey song, "Why Are You So Obsessed With Me?" But then also, like, I also wonder if there's people that are kind of jealous as well. Because what I keep hearing in my head is that song by Ice Spice called Popa, and she says this one thing where she's like, "Make them bitches sick, I got motion." And then she also says this other thing, what else did she say? Oh yeah, bad bitches, I'm your leader. That makes me want to read the lyrics, but maybe not right now, but just because I don't want to make this long. Y'all know I would usually read the lyrics, but yeah, something about that. And then that even makes me think of Ice Spice herself and how, she's a Capricorn. She's a Capricorn, and I think her I think her rising is Virgo. That is funny as hell. Wow. Okay, but it's making me think of her in general and how like literally she came out. I mean, she had some good songs. Don't get me wrong, because I do like some of her songs and stuff, and she's very gorgeous. But it's like she came out, she had her songs and stuff, and she blew up. Like she completely blew up in her first year of being mainstream, which was not too long after she started putting music out there. After 1 year of being mainstream, like she literally worked with Nicki Minaj, Taylor Swift. Um, she was at the Met Gala. She like she was on like the different magazine covers and stuff like that. Like it's very interesting because yeah, people didn't really know much about her. Where did she come from? Um, she also, I mean, no shade to her because, like I said, I fuck with her music, but it's like the performances, like they be, regular, but everyone loves it. Absolutely loves it, and she be packing out these shows. You know what I mean? And it's just making me think like you are extremely magnetic. Like you don't even really have to do anything. And not saying, because I'm sure like you have to work and there's your responsibilities, stuff like that. I definitely think things like that, but you don't have to do much to attract attention. I feel like you don't have to do much to attract attention, to attract anything really. So that's why I'm like, you may be drawn to pile one, because I was talking about like Venus and stuff in there. But anyway, let's get in the book, because we're already 7 minutes in, and I haven't even looked in this damn book. Okay. Wow. I honor my uniqueness and my self-worth. So I talked a lot about uniqueness in another pile. But yeah, the message of Oshun relays is that it is important to stand your ground and understand your worth. Like I said, with when she was like, "Look, I'm about to take all this water, and y'all bitches gonna be thirsty." Okay, let's see. Know that you are the only one who can give yourself true approval, and that is okay. To put your opinions and feelings first. Do not get weighed down by the voices of others who may be intimidated by your presence. What did I say? If you are acting out of love and with respect for others, then you have no reason to let others speak less of you. Stand tall in your beauty and your uniqueness. Remain confident in yourself. Speak up for yourself and keep your head high. Yes, and then it says, what are a few of my favorite things about myself? So yeah, like I feel like I think I'm getting ahead of myself, but like I feel like how to activate your gifts, your powers of seduction, is to really be confident in yourself. But we'll get into that. Let's get to Isis. Wait a second. Wait. Ice Spice. Her real name is Isis. Yo, I literally just remembered that. That is funny as hell. Her real name is Isis, duh, because that's why her name is Ice Spice. Yo, her real name is Isis. Okay. Anyway, Isis is related closely to the cycles of life and can teach you how to live in the rhythm of them. While the cycles of life include the flow of life and death, there are also the cycles of the moon and the change of the seasons. Living with these natural shifts can help to realign your body and connect you with nature in a deeper way. Eating foods that are in season, rising with the sun, and using... What the hell? Oh, sorry. I lost my train of thought. I thought that was a bug that was on me. Okay, living with the natural shifts can help to realign your body and connect you with nature in a deeper way. Eating foods that are in season, rising with the sun, and using dim light at night are only a few ways that you can get in touch with your instinctive patterns. Okay, so yeah, this definitely making me think of Pod One. Definitely check out Pod One because I literally said something about this. About being in tune with the moon and nature. I literally said that. So yeah, definitely check that out. But I definitely feel like you are a powerful manifester, a powerful magician. And I feel like Power 3, low key. I was gonna say Power 1, but yeah, check out Power 1. Low key, you could be one of those people that attract a sugar daddy or like people in high places, in powerful places. Especially with how Ice Spice kept coming to my mind and what I said. And then with what these both are saying, I feel like, yeah, you are someone that if you just could really, really tap into the energies of the cycles, like with astrology, with the moon, and things like that, you could really attract some very powerful people, powerful opportunities, and things like that. But you gotta tap in. So, yeah, let's see what else. King of Swords. That is funny because I'm like, okay, is this the sugar daddy? Or men in power? Like, I mean, look, it don't have to be to the extreme of what I'm about to say, but it's making me think of like a young Miami and how she basically attracted, Diddy, who is a billionaire. And I know with her interview, she was talking about how basically she attracted him and, he helped her out and stuff like that. But what really captivated him was her confidence in herself, her personality, her uniqueness. Okay, her not being afraid to be herself and stuff is what made him be like, oh, wow, let's see what's going on here. Like, yeah. So I definitely feel like you can attract people in high places. But anyway, as far as like your archetype, I would say it's, I don't know why I'm thinking of Beyonce in, what is that song called? Actually, I don't know what that song is called. I forgot what it's called. But basically, you might have seen the video, but she's wearing this like yellow dress, and a lot of people say that represented Oshun. But she's wearing like a yellow dress, this like fluffy yellow dress, and then she's just hitting shit with her baseball bat. I don't know why I'm getting that for you. Like, you're so... Oh, okay, okay. Thank you, Spirit. That's what you're saying. Your archetype is like Oshun, where it's like, there's this side of Oshun that many people, because she's very popular, and you could be someone that's very popular, but she has this very popular... I don't even want to say persona, because I feel like that's disrespectful to her, but it's like, people always be like, oh, Shun, oh, Shun, oh, Shun. And talk a lot about how she's so beautiful. She's so sweet. She can be associated with love and blah, blah, blah. But there's this other side. I forgot what her other side is called. I can't think of it off the top of my head, but there's another side of her that's very dark. Okay? Very dark. Okay, when she's pissed off. Okay, she's very, very dark. Or not, let me not say she's very, very dark, but like there's a dark side to her. And I feel like that's you. There's like, some of you guys could be a Gemini. Yeah. But there's two sides of you where it's like there everyone will get this like sweet side. Oh wait, no, that's Hathor, right? Hathor, or no, or am I thinking about Sekhmet? Okay, let me not confuse y'all. But like, I feel like many of you have those two sides where it's like a very sweet, kind, all like nurturing, but then there's this other side of you that's just cutthroat, that's straight to the point, very blunt. And then we also have the what is this? Four of Swords. So yeah, I feel like your archetype is very much like Oshun, or I'm trying to think of other goddesses that's like that. Is it bad? Because I don't want to say this wrong and be wrong, but I'm trying to think. Is it Bastet, and then Sekhmet? Because I feel like it's Bastet, and then her other side, Sekhmet. If I'm not mistaken, the Sekhmet is the one that's like, bitch, I will fuck your shit up. Okay. But yeah, it's like that type of archetype where it's like very much two sides to you. Okay, I had to look it up real quick just to make sure I'm not giving y'all false information, because I'm like, I know I've read that shit before. Yeah. So yeah, Bastet, and Sekhmet, because they're two facets of the same energy. And I can't remember Oshun's, and I'm like, damn, I don't want to pause the video again, but that's your archetype where it's like the the more docile, sweet, like how her eyes are closed, because usually if this was the traditional tarot deck, it's someone that's like laying down and they're basically asleep or whatever. But then the King of Swords is the warrior, the cutthroat. Like, they gonna say the facts. They don't care about your feelings. And I feel like you have those two sides. And then we have Page of Swords reversed, and also Eight of Wands. So I feel like another, I guess, not aspect, but part of your archetype is you're a very powerful sorcerer. You're a very, very powerful sorcerer. And I almost want to say shapeshifter. But that would make sense because there's these two sides. There's these two sides of you. So I feel like you're also a shapeshifter. You could be did I already say Virgo? Yeah, I did say Virgo, but one of the other mutable signs, Virgo, Gemini. Oh yeah, I said Gemini. So Virgo, Gemini, Sag, Pisces, you could be one of those signs. But I feel like you're a shapeshifter. Oh, Sag is on here. I just realized that. But yeah, you could be a shapeshifter, very adaptable. But yeah, I feel like, yeah, when people get to that bad side of you, you don't give a fuck. Like, you're very, very sweet, but also very harsh and cutthroat. But yeah. All right, so let's see, what is your powers of seduction, how you can activate them and use them to your advantage. So we also have, wow, moon magic transformation. So it's so interesting because in another pile I talked about Hecate and her being the triple moon goddess, and this is her symbol back here. So you could also feel drawn to Hecate, especially because she's associated with like the three phases of women. I don't know why I couldn't think of the first one. but it's something made in Crone. Why can't I think of the first one right now? Y'all correct me in the comments, please. But yeah, and I think it's also interesting because this says transformation. And what did I say? I feel like you're a shapeshifter. And not only are you a shapeshifter where it's like you go from one aspect of yourself to another where it's like you're this, but then you're also this. I also feel like you literally are someone that shifts between realms, or like for example, you could be someone that's like a lucid dreamer or an astral traveler. Like you easily travel between realms. um yeah. Okay, and then actually let's put that right here. And then uh not this saying transformation also. That's actually crazy. That's actually crazy. So, and then even if you look at it, they both kind of look like butterflies in a way. Yeah. So, you're okay. So, I would say how to activate your powers of seduction is like, don't be afraid to shapeshift. Don't be afraid to step in that onto that other side, because I feel like a lot of you guys are very sweet. Like you're very, very sweet. I mean, I feel like you do have that side of you that's like cutthroat and like don't care about nothing. But I feel like spirit is like, don't be afraid to be that other you. Because I feel like some of you are, and maybe it's not even afraid, but it's more so some of you guys like to keep the peace sometimes, or you yeah, you I think it's mostly that you like to keep the peace, or maybe you just don't like when you get to that other side, because like I said, you don't be giving a fuck, but you don't like getting to the other side. But I feel like spirit wants you to be on that other side, or these goddesses want you to be on this other side. You were meant to also embrace that other side of being, yeah, kind of cutthroat. New beginnings. So the fact that we have all these transformations and new beginnings, I feel like another thing is how you can activate and use these powers of seduction to your advantage is like, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to die. But I don't mean die in like a physical sense for real. I mean, don't be afraid to shapeshift. Don't be afraid to let things go, let people go, because I feel like sometimes the energy of other people, or holding on to certain things that don't really serve you, it weighs you down. It weighs you down and you can't shift. And I feel like also be mindful of the energies that you keep around you, because they sometimes penetrate you and it's too heavy. And I said penetrate your auric field, and it makes it not easy for you to shift. And what I mean by that is like, for example, you are deciding to change your life. You're like, you know what? I'm getting on the spiritual journey. I'm going to be more accountable. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. But then there's a person that you're with, you're around, and they're like, I don't know if I really want to change for real. I don't know if I want to get into spirituality. I don't know if I want to do this. I don't know if I want to do that. That weighs you down. Okay, so we also have inner journey. Yeah. Inner journey and joy. Yeah, don't allow people to steal your joy. That's another thing, because like I said, you shapeshift to this other side, but spirit is like, don't stay on that other side though. Don't stay on that other side where you become just harsh and cutthroat and at all times. But spirit is like, don't be afraid to be that when need be. Okay? So yeah, let's get into the bowl of answers, and let's see if anything else comes out as far as your powers of seduction. Hidden information. Hidden information. So this makes me think of seeking hidden knowledge and maybe tapping in with Oshun, tapping in with Isis, Hecate, because that, I know that came up. But yeah, but it also makes me think of like maybe being more secretive about your information or something like that. I don't know. Take that, or do with that what you will. Okay, play hard, work hard. See how it's two aspects? I really feel like spirit is saying to embrace the light and dark aspects of yourself. Self-care, self-love, self-care, pamper yourself. So yeah, this is making me think of what I said as far as Venus energy. Definitely making me think of Oshun energy. Yeah. Time to play. Okay, so clearly spirit is saying playfulness and having fun is something else that activates this energy. And like you just being that unique, playful person that you are, I feel like attracts people to you. Yeah, it definitely attracts people to you. Spirituality. So yeah, like I said, you're a very powerful magician, and you may not realize that about yourself. Thank you for this confirmation, spirit, because I literally said maybe keeping some of your information to yourself. And what do we have here? Shh. Keep your plans to yourself. Haters are lurking. Bad Habit by Steve Lacy. So that he says, I bite my tongue, that's a bad habit. So spirits like, don't bite your tongue when it's necessary, but also know when to hold your tongue and be like, I'm gonna keep my distance, or I'm not gonna argue with you dumb hoes or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, know when to talk and know when not to talk. Sextile, complementary sexual attraction coming together to create something new. So, like I said, be mindful of the people that you have around you, because sometimes the energy is too heavy and it makes you heavy and you can't shift. And then we have say yes. So I would say yes to you, say yes to what is in alignment with you. Okay, so that was your reading, pile number 3. If it resonated with you, let me get a butterfly emoji in the comments, okay? Yeah, for all this dang transformation, all right? So yeah, if you feel called to tip me, if you want to book me for a reading, buy stuff from me, all that stuff is below. If you want to follow me on social media, that's below. If you feel, oh wait, did I already say that? Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, so make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell so you're updated every single time I drop something new. Yeah, I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Peace.